Welcome to Valley Farm Vineyards.
Hi, I'm Elaine from Valley Farm Vineyards. We're based in Suffolk. So tonight we're going to try tasting our Pinot Gris single estate wine. We've selected this wine because we leave a bottle of this in the cabin for our guests, and the cabin is surrounded by our Pinot Gris vines.
Looking forward to the tasting. More of that later.
Hi again. So we said about tasting our lovely bottle of Pinot Gris. So this is our single estate white wine, 100% Pinot Gris grapes. As you can see, we've got a lovely cap to it, a lead cap, and it's got natural cork. We're in partnership with our lovely boutique winery, Nitor, down in Cornwall. So here's one I opened earlier. So when we're doing a tasting, really it's all about your senses. So first thing would be the look, the smell, the taste, and I think you then think about the enjoyment. So look, smell, taste, enjoy. So here we go. I love that sound. So this is a tasting glass, and what that's about basically is that it goes narrow at the top so that we keep the lovely aromas in it, and it slightly begins to warm and release those aromas. So first of all we're looking at it, looking at the colour, looking at whether it's got anything that we call legs, which is where so the look, so quite pale moving on to a little bit of golden, fairly typical of a Pinot Gris. It's got that beginnings of a golden colour to it. Then we smell. Give it a little swirl to start releasing those aromas. And what are we smelling? Oh, it's a lovely wine. We've got peaches, we've got pears, we've got a little bit of honeysuckle, maybe that floral note, but also kind of can already smell a richness to it. So time to taste. Now I could start swirling and chomping with that, but you basically want to get some air into your mouth so that all those lovely flavours are there. What are we tasting? Often reflected similarly to the aromas, but it can be different. So I think again we've got peach, we've got grapefruit, we've got a hint of honey, and that's about the richness of the grape variety. So what else do we taste? You taste the not bone dry, not dry. It's moving to off dry. You also think about the acidity in your mouth, and that's kind of at the sides of your mouth. It'll give you that crispness that you'll sense in your mouth. Fairly typical of an English wine. Lovely balance of acidity and the fruits that are coming out. So the other thing that I think when you're thinking about the taste of it is, what does it feel like in your mouth? Is it thin, or does it have a bit of body? This Pinot Gris would be fabulous with food because it has that bit of body to it. And finally, you want to think about the alcohol. Do you get a real burning sensation at the back of your mouth? This is nice and gentle. It's about 11.5%. So a nice gentle drink that's got body, that's got a nice length, that you can move into the last thing, enjoy with food and an aperitif. Cheers.